Hello and welcome to the second episode of Minecraft Lazy Tutorials for people who are too lazy to go onto the Minecraft wiki. This episode, as you should see, is about the basics, and I mean like the very bare minimum of using redstone, so just basically how to lay it out and use it and so on. So nothing fancy just now, but I might do that sometime in the future. Anyway, I'm going to start with probably the first thing people would be doing with redstone, which is making an iron door. So you lay the iron out like so, the same way you'd make a wooden door, but I'm not going to do it because I've already got one handy. And you put it down wherever you want, and you make you probably just want to put down one big piece of redstone, and then you get a switch, which can be a lever or a pressure plate or whatever you want, and you put it down like that, and then when you step on it, it opens the door. And redstone it's pretty easy to find. You know, when you go to a deep mine, you'll pretty much find it all over the place, and it comes out in chunks, so when you dig out one redstone ore, it'll have a whole lot of them. And obviously you don't have to use a pressure plate for that. You can also use levers, which is good. Not that, I mean, using a lever for a door is kind of inconvenient, but it still works. And when you do this, especially if you're doing a pressure plate, you'll want to put it only 1 or 2 blocks away from the door. Otherwise, I'll show you here. If you make it too far away, well, that's a bit ridiculous. If you make it too far away, the door will close before you get up to it. So you'll want to put it 2 blocks away at most. Preferably 2 blocks, because if you put it 1 block away, if you put it 1 block away, then if monsters stand on it when they're trying to get to you, then they'll get through the door. But if you put it 2 blocks away, then it's possible that it will close before they get to it. Oops. So that's how you make an iron door. And I'll show you how to make all the different levers and so on. Okay. I'll just make sure I have everything I need. Yep, good. You can also just put it, I think you can just put it next to it, like, so if you put a wall next to the door, and then you get a piece of stone, was it cobblestone? Yeah, that's it, stone. And you just get 2 and put them like that. You can put it next to the door on the wall, then when you press it, the door opens, like that, which is pretty neat. Die. Okay. And to make the pressure plates, you just lay out 2 pieces of stone, like that. To make redstone torches, which will make it stay activated constantly, you just make it like a normal torch, except you use redstone instead of coal. And I'll just put a few things back here. And to make the lever, you just get a stick and a piece of stone, cobblestone, not stone, just cobblestone, like that, and then you put it down. And yes, and to make a wooden pressure plate, you do the same thing as the other pressure plate, but with wooden planks. And the difference is that with wooden ones, if you drop something on it, it'll do that. It'll stay open. But if you just use the stone pressure plates, then, as you can see here, it doesn't do that. It needs to have weight on it, which includes mobs as well, like monsters and so on. So it has, the wooden ones can just take anything, and the stone ones have to be with an actual person. Now I'll show you how to make this thing, which is a dispenser, which fires things out, as you can see, which is pretty cool. To make a dispenser, you just make a bow, like that, put it in the middle, put a piece of redstone underneath, and this is cobblestone, not stone, put them all around like that. Then you can put them down, and just do the same thing with the door, get whatever switch you want, lay them out, and fill it with stuff that you want to shoot. I'll just put 2 arrows in here, and hit myself, and like that, and it'll ow! Oh, okay, that wasn't a good idea. I don't know why I said ow. Anyway, like that. So that's pretty neat. And I mean, obviously, if you don't have anything in there, it's not gonna shoot. And yeah, so that's good if you want to set up a defense so that mobs can't get to your hut, in case you don't have like an outer wall protecting it. Now I'm going to explain redstone repeaters and the redstone paths. So you can see here that for my track, I've got redstone connecting to the powered rails with a lever, so that turns them off, which means that the cart will stop moving, and then the switch will turn it back on. If I take this away here and place that there, my cart just, these stay off. Those ones are still on, but these ones aren't. And the reason is because, see all these particle effects coming off the redstone? That stops here, because the trail is too long, and it can't carry out the electricity or whatever it's meant to be that far. Which is why you need redstone repeaters to keep the trail going. And you need to make sure that they are facing in the direction that you want the wire of redstone to go. Because you can't just do it wherever. It has to be... If I do that, then it's not going to do anything because there's nothing there. It has to be facing towards the rest of the redstone. And then it works again. And to make the redstone repeaters, you just get 2 torches, 3 pieces of stone, and 1 piece of redstone redstone. And in case you don't know, to get stone, you just put cobblestone into the furnace, and it reverts back to being regular stone. So that's the basics of redstone. I hope you found out what you wanted to know, and thanks for watching. See you next episode.